All right, welcome. We'll get going here in a second. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and I want to thank everybody for joining us. So we had some technical issues here starting, and here we are. Here we go. And so, yes, just wanted to just thank everybody for the ongoing support, and welcome on to the Collector Game Chat number 31, Holiday Edition, talking about lots of different things, everything from Black Friday, holidays, just celebrating being around. So welcome, Hank, hello, The Germ, what's up? Jason X, what's up? How's it going? Mini Kool-Aid, and all right, Jester Pez, what's up? So I want to thank everybody for being on this live game chat. And so this is kind of a last minute thing. Just want to talk about what's been going on. Just been playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, still playing that. What's up, Closed Casket Crew? David, what's up? Welcome everybody for being on, and just go ahead and chat and just do live game collector chat. Bring your collector questions, or just you want to talk about holidays, talk about different things. I had a long day today. Ended my day at school with a car issue, and luckily my mechanic's awesome, and it's only going to be $100 part. So I had an ignition coil go out in my car, and so limped it home, and luckily was able to get the part, and I'm gonna fix it tomorrow. So Jason, what's up? What's your favorite type of TV for retro gaming? I do like the flat panel type. I'm not really any different TVs match up with different consoles. The older consoles take older TVs, and so I like to really match my consoles with like the same generation TV set to kind of have it that right feeling. Yes. Have I seen a new Half-Life trailer? No, I've not. I've heard about it though. The Germ picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone for $2. Awesome. Yeah, working too much. I can agree with that. So, yes. Anybody have thoughts? Everybody's talking about Tesla's new truck, and I saw it, and I have to say, I think it's a pretty bold move. I'm all for electric vehicles, but yeah, it's such a radical look. I think people are having a hard time looking past it, and all the the images of the Tesla truck being in like PlayStation 1 games, and it's pretty funny. But anyways, didn't know if anybody had any thoughts about that. It seems to be blowing up the internet today, so I thought I might as well bring that up too. Cameron, what's up? How's it going? David Valdez, do you use acrylic protectors on any of your game collection? I am considering doing it for my complete Lynx collection. Yeah, there's several. I think a retro game protection is there's lots of different places out there that offer some protectors. I go with best bang for the buck, and so there's a lot of companies out there. Yes, I use I use I think they're vinyl. They're not acrylic. I want to say are thicker. These I have such a large collection, so I really want to get several of them. So and a lot of my collection isn't in protectors at all. So yes, it's more of a cost issue for me. I typically buy like 50 at a time. This is an older protector. It's kind of flimsy, but this is a Super Nintendo protector, and I use it for my Odyssey 2 stuff. That's how I do that. It's got some dust on it. But yes, my Vader just died. The end of an era. Shane, what's wrong with your Vader? Going Atari age. Don't throw it out. There might be a part to fix your Vader. All depends on what it is. It could be a simple part. So make sure to know, Shane, if you're not in electronics, those old video game consoles can be repaired. Am I a fan of the Pokemon series? Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Pokemon. I kind of mentioned that before. It just was something that came out after I was in college. It was geared towards a younger audience. I also spent some time working with troubled youth, and some of them were using it to lure others. Were using it in bad ways. Pokemon cards and Pokemon games, and so eSnap, thank you so much for the contribution. Most appreciated. I was never a Pokemon guy at all. Last day Final Fantasy guy. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm just not a Pokemon person. You know, there was a big line for Star Wars and Pokemon, and the majority of it was for Pokemon. I did play Pokemon Go. Sorry, I played Pokemon Go, and I have liked some Pokemon games. It just overall, it's just I think it caters to a younger audience, and so yeah, nothing against it. It's just not my thing. Yep. Yeah, so Ralph Ramsey says, instead of asking my wife for games for Christmas, I decided to ask for an eBay gift card. Yeah, that works unless you have people that want to give you an actual physical gift. And so that I run into that. I tell my family mostly, they get kind of tired of, they want me to ask for something physical. And so I tend to sometimes ask for non-game items. And I have more than I'll ever want. And, space is an issue. And so it's for me at this point, just seeing my kids happy on the holidays. And, it's kind of funny. Christopher Benjamin, welcome. So, yes. So, yeah, for me, I have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is really what I've been playing. And yeah, it's a great game. Really having a lot of fun with it. Just taking my time with it. Yes. Coyote Kelly, I need some parts for my Atari 400. The keyboard has a tear in the near space bar. I wonder if I could find that part. Yes, go in Atari Age, Coyote Kelly. Go in the Atari 400, Atari 8-bit section, and you'll be able to find your part. Are you collecting for the Switch? I'm playing it. Christopher Benjamin, what's up? Good point. Any plans to come back out to Jersey again? Not anytime soon. John, which Mario game have you overall spent the most time with? Probably Mario 3. Cameron Paul, thank you so much. Most appreciated. Thank you for the contribution. What do you like better, Simpsons games or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and which games? I really like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the arcade game. That's a classic. I even like the Nintendo port. I have to say, the Super Nintendo and Genesis would be some of my favorite brawlers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a great series. I do like the classic games a little bit better than the newer ones. Have I played Slain Back from Hell? No, I've not. Do you have a complete GameCube collection? No, I do not. So yes, welcome everybody on this stream. Keep it up. All right. Got to go to bed. Hope you and your family have a wonderful, happy, healthy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. Coyote Kelly, thank you so much for the contribution. I came here for my retro gaming question. What's my favorite? What GameCube game is your favorite? Rogue Leader or Rebel Strike? Actually, it's Rebel Strike is Rogue Squadron 3. What's your favorite Call of Duty? I like the World War II one that came out a couple years back. What are some Zelda-like games on the Genesis? Crusader of Senti is one of the best ones. Are you looking forward to Doom Eternal? Yes. What is your favorite food? Will the Thrill? Probably double pepperoni pizza. Hey, John, from Chatham, Ontario, Canada. Merry Christmas from my family, yours. Most appreciated. Best graphics for a Super Nintendo game? Ooh, I'd have to think about that. Whew. I really like ActRaiser 2. It's pretty good. Gargoyle's Quest, really good. Oh no, Demon's Crest. Demon's Crest, Super Nintendo game. What games you been looking for? Honestly, Mini Kool-Aid, I haven't been looking for many games lately. Been playing, trying to be playing some more of my games. What's your favorite Dreamcast game? Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi is a good game. What's your favorite guilty pleasure? What game is your favorite guilty pleasure? Like, that's not great. Maybe Super Monkey Ball, Monkey Target. Domino's or Pizza Hut? Ooh, Domino's. Domino's right down the street. So yes. Demon's Crest says beautiful. What's up, Krillin64? Krillin64 moderating for me. What is your favorite game on the Virtual Boy? Mario Clash is really good. Do you have a lot of doubles in your collection? No, I do not. Yep, don't have a lot of doubles. Hank says, thanks for creating fun and positive content. I just moved to Pittsburgh. Do you know of any good shops in town, or do they have any conventions there? Maybe you would come to one if they do. I don't know of a lot going on in Pittsburgh. I know that there was somebody trying to get something going there. I do not know anything local. That might be a Facebook question. I would go on Facebook and try to find some groups of collectors in the area and ask them if there's anything going on. I wish I could be more of help. That's far away from me. Oh my gosh. Ah! No! Oh, there we're back. We're back. So sorry about that. Have you watched The Mandalorian? No. No, I have not. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a hiccup there. Oh, sorry. Yes, I've watched The Mandalorian. What am I thinking? Crazy brain. So, yes, watch The Mandalorian. I have not watched the newest one, though. What's your next Midwest conference? What's next? I have not been... what's your next Midwest conference? I don't have one planned. I'm looking forward to picking up a Vectrex. What games do you recommend? Picking up a Vectrex game? Let's look here. Gosh, there's so many. Well, first and foremost, I'd recommend the multi-cart. And if you can't get the multi-cart, I'm looking at my collection here just to kind of go over it. I haven't played my Vectrex in a little bit. Star Castle. Star Castle, final answer. Do you have any Episode 9 Star Wars predictions? I think the Emperor is going to be behind Rey. The Emperor created Rey, or Rey's a clone. There you go. Krillin64 moderating. Thank you so much. I'm very far from a PlayStation 2 greatest hit set. There's a lot of them, and it's going to take some time. Most graphically impressive Saturn game? Oh, I'd have to think about that. There's a lot. I'd have to really process that. Any opinion on Copa? Well, they have to follow it, so I don't really have an opinion about it. We'll have to wait and see. There's a lot of people talking doom and gloom, and I don't know. Like, I feel for the stress it's causing people that survive on their YouTube channel. For me, we'll see. I don't really have an opinion other than that. Do you have both label variants for Gunsmoke on Nintendo? Yes. Chicken or beef fajitas? Beef. Michael Lord, I have a Mario Kart 64 factory sealed first print red labeled hang tab has been shipped to VGA for grading. What is your thoughts? Well, VGA, that's what everybody's seem to be doing these days. And, you know, what are my thoughts? Well, what are you trying to get out of it? Are you trying to profit from it? Are you trying to resell it? Are you trying to protect your investment? So that's usually when people seal something, it's protecting their investment or trying to make money. And so my thoughts, I don't have a thought about that. I mean, I'm not a VGA. I'm not I'm not a grading guy. I don't have a graded game in my entire collection. Wata's a great company. Wata's kind of the new grading company, and I wish them nothing but the best. But you know, there's some people that look at what they're doing and don't like it. I don't hate them, but it's part of the market and collectability right now, and I don't know. It's not for everybody. Ah, no. He fell. Do you think Nintendo Switch should get Netflix or Disney Plus? Yes, I do. Vinyl Dad, Disney Plus on the Switch is like, that's like peanut butter and jelly. I mean, that is like a match made in heaven. They should offer it. Nintendo taking this kind of hands-off approach for like apps and stuff. I mean, come on. That's a given. They should really offer that. I think that would be it's stuff like that that's going to keep the Switch from ever approaching the PlayStation user base, because it's just a game system. It needs to be more of a multimedia system. Do I have a Neo Geo AES system? Yes, I do. Thank you so much. Last game I beat. Oh, I have to think about that. Like beat, probably like a big AAA title, Far Cry New Dawn. Does cheese belong in tacos? Not in mine. Are you looking for some Black Friday deals? You know, maybe a couple games, some games or two. I'm mostly looking for my spend a ton on myself during these months, because if someone wants to get me something, that ruins it, you know. And I you know, that's just me. You know, I have anything I'd ever wanted, and it really, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. Is I have more than I'll ever play, and you know, it's something for me. I'd like just to want to sit down this holiday and play some games. Really want to play some games I've put off. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is priority one for me. Did you get the Capcom stick review? No, I did not. Enjoy the Odyssey 2 video. Lots of great memories playing the console with my cousin. Brett Weiss, thank you so much, friend. Most appreciated. Is Black Friday worth the headache? I don't know. I've done a lot less. I've done a lot less of that Black Friday shopping, just because it gets crazy. Vinyl Dad, I shaved the beard a while ago, so yes. LC860, thank you. Guacamole is acceptable. Absolutely. I want to find Jewel Master for Sega physical copy. Do you have a game that eludes you? Always. I'm always looking for rare variations. Like gray box Atari 2600 games are really hard to get. At what point during your collecting did you realize you'd never be able to play everything? Pretty early on. I don't think the Switch Lite's going to have a big discount for Black Friday. Favorite light gun game on the Dreamcast? House of the Dead 2. Pizza Hut or Papa John's? Papa John's. Oh, you like my goatee? It's coming nice. Yeah, Klingon. I love Klingons. Yellow Snest, thanks for joining. Most appreciated. Coke or Pepsi? Coke or Pepsi? I definitely Coke guy. Pepsi's not bad. Pepsi Max is not bad, and I like Diet Mountain Dew, which I do believe is a Pepsi product. So I like Coke Zero for just straight up Diet Coke, but I do like Diet Mountain Dew. Pepsi Invaders or Pepsi Man? I like Pepsi Man. I think it looks like a more strange game. They should discount Joy-Cons. The first generation of things are horrible. Yeah. I didn't hear that about Xenocrisis, but it doesn't surprise me. All depends on what version, because they released the ROM for the Genesis, I do believe. And so, you talking physical? If you're a Kickstarter backer, you should have got it. Yeah, Krillin64, Coke Zero tastes gross to me. Yeah, some people don't like it. You know, I don't need to review the Stadia disaster. It's a disaster, and a lot of people have covered that. Have you played Luigi's Mansion 3? Have not yet. What's the game you and your kids play most? I have a 6-year-old that's just getting into it. What's a game that you and your kids play the most? We do play everything from Minecraft. We play like Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. You know, Smash Brothers on the Switch. And so we play games that are just, you know, kind of casual multiplayer games. They're typically the best that we play together. Do you like any of the Turok games? Yeah, I like the Turok games. I like actually Rage Wars on the N64. A lot of people talk about that. That's actually a pretty fun game. Definitely Sprite. Have I played Gears 5? Have not. Really trying to, if I get a new game, then I'm trying to spend more time and play that. Cheesies or Wonder Bar? I like them both. Cheesies, I miss Cheesies though, definitely. Red Dead 2, what I've played of it, I like it. So Red Dead 2, I haven't played a ton of it. I've probably put a good 5 hours into it, and so I like it what I've played. I haven't heard much about Neo Geo's console. You know, that joystick thing came out, and it looks okay. Ooh, that's a good question. I have a controversial least favorite game. Maybe a game that's like popular but you don't like. Gosh, I have to think about that for a while. So I'm gonna think. Okay, a game that least favorite game that like everybody else likes. Well, I mean, honestly, I'd probably Pokemon comes to mind. Pokemon Red and Blue, and I've tried attempting to like those several times, and I just part of the problem is I played Monster Rancher 2 before those games, and so I didn't think they were that great when I played them, and I know they're just, you know, people grew up with them, and that's like the game, you know, the classic Pokemon games, but. Yeah, I may have to revisit those. It's just not my thing. I've really tried to have an open mind and play Pokemon games, and it doesn't do anything to me. Mario Cruz, you like R2D2, but do you like the cha cha cha? Do the cha cha? Okay. Ever played Dead Space series? Jesse Z's. No, I haven't played a ton. I played a little bit of Dead Space, a little bit, but that's KFC's or Popeyes. KFC. Haven't played Death Stranding yet. Thank you, Eric. Most appreciated. Don't know when my next video with Metal Jesus is. Nothing planned recently, but that could change. Jordan, thank you so much. Most appreciated. Many people on. Thank you so much. Go down here. Any thoughts on Copa? Someone asked that earlier. I just really don't have an opinion right now. So I feel for people stressing out about it. That's really, really about it. You know, YouTube has to follow the rules, and they really have to comply with it. So their hands are tied. I think there's other things going on, but that's it. Christopher Benjamin, thank you so much. Besides Rogue Squadron, what are some of your favorite N64 memories? And is Robotron 64 the second best Robotron game? Well, yeah. Thank you, Jason X. Most appreciated. Show some grails, huh? So to answer your question, Christopher Benjamin, Blast Corps is a game I really like. On Shadows of the Empire, that's another game I really enjoy. Episode 1 Racer is actually a pretty good game. Mario 64 is classic. I keep going back to that. That's a great one. Shadows of the Empire is actually one I want to go back to. Playing this, Jedi Fallen Order, it makes me want to go back to that. The only thing that's stopping me is, boy, the graphics are just... That's the tough thing with N64 sometimes is just, emulation looks a lot better, but it's pretty rough on the eyes, and definitely. Yes, could be worse. Could be looking like a Tesla truck, though. So, yeah, see how I did that? Yeah, got that? Do I think the sealed video game market is toxic? No. Or overvalued? I don't know. I think the sealed game market is its own market, and there's people that have lots of money that are into it. So be it. Not my thing. I don't have any graded sealed games in my collection, so that's all I have to say about that. Okay, since it's Thanksgiving, turkey or ham? I'm a turkey guy. I'm a turkey guy too. What's up, Robert? Coleco tabletop games, huh? Okay. Have you ever played any of the 3 Odyssey board games? Have an open mind for fear of losing pieces. Open them up and play it. Open it up on Christmas. I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. Am I going to display any boxed Game Boy games in my next video? I should do, but my Game Boy collection is very, very small. What's your favorite video game soundtrack? Ninja Gaiden on regular Nintendo. Plans for Thanksgiving, spending time with family, low key. Favorite game based on a cartoon show. Game based on a cartoon show. I'm going to go obscure, Pirates of Dark Water. So, yes. Retro Raider, what's up? Nice to see a lot of friends on here. Thank you for being on. Stream is in okay shape. I don't know what's going on here. It's just definitely just kind of hanging in there. I'm having some tech issues on my side. I don't know how the stream's looking on your end. Let me know. DuckTales. Woo! So, yeah. Favorite game based on a movie? That's not Star Wars? Star Wars would be the first one. Just the Star Wars arcade game. It's a goatee. Yeah, it's getting there. So shave the sides, and if you just have this as a goatee, so yeah, it's getting there. It's growing. Gonna grow a little bit long, keeping it rocking. Tiny Toon Buster's Hidden Treasure. But Phantom 2040 is another good cartoon, a video game based on a cartoon. Hey, John, do you think Disney games from Sega Genesis will ever get another hit like modern day in systems? I don't know. Favorite obscure Sega Genesis game? Mazen Saga Mutant Fighter. There you go. Yeah, Kinsey would love that answer. Kinsey's a big Sailor Moon fan, so yeah, it's something to know for me. I've watched anime, not my favorite. I mean, I've watched cartoons and anime and stuff, and it's just something I probably need to watch more of. But yes, lots of great anime out there. It's just I haven't been exposed to a lot. I've watched, it's the classics and stuff like Gundam and some others, but a short list. All right, people wanted to see things, and so let's see here. Let me just show something random, okay? All right. Do you know that they made a Mario Brothers? This is a homebrew for the ColecoVision. It's wanted to show that. It's pretty good. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the Mario Brothers classic arcade game, and the fact that they made it on ColecoVision, pretty cool. I like that. There's a random game for you. Someone wanted to see tabletop, huh? Okay. Let's get this out here. Here's my Donkey Kong. That's a classic, dusty. But it has what happened is that some of the decals were starting to fall off, and so there was only few that, and I do believe this is a replacement to the original. And so yeah, it looks way better now. Yep, they don't make them like that anymore. Definitely. Either one, World of Curiosities. Those two aren't my jam. I'd go with like a dark beer. Classic Mario is option. Yeah, I'd go with like something dark. You know, if you're gonna go like a lighter beer. I'd have to think about that. Bud Light Lime. Bud Light with lime is okay. So yes. Yep. What's your favorite top 3 Vectrex games? Star Castle's definitely up there. There's a couple of homebrews. Vector Pilot's really good. That's a homebrew. And let's see, looking right here, just off the top of my head. There is a couple that I like. I'm looking at them right now. So I wanted to think about it. Oh, Berserk. Even though Berserk's broken, I still love Berserk. Eric Michael, thank you so much. What do you like more, Sega Master System or TurboGrafx? If you had to choose one, TurboGrafx, hands down. I like the library better, and we'll have a upcoming TurboGrafx video. So yeah, stay tuned to that. What is your favorite thing about the Dreamcast? I love about the Dreamcast is its versatility. You can play a lot of emulation. You can there's homebrew stuff being made for it. It is a very versatile console that's capable of quite a bit. I haven't played Shenmue 3. You know, everybody else, it's kind of tough, to be honest. You know, you see a lot of people cover those new games come out, and everybody talks about it. And I have to just choose a few to talk about. I don't, I'm more of a classic gaming channel, and so I kind of want to talk about the things that nobody talks about. And so yes. Sorry to hear about the wildfire going on down there. Dreamcast was my first web browsing experience. I never could afford a PC as a kid. Lots of fun memories. That's funny, Chris M, you say that. So that was essentially some of my first browsing too, was on a Dreamcast. And I had a computer, but it was so bad that my Dreamcast was my better option for online play. A mini Kool-Aid. Have you ever played the Nintendo PlayStation prototype? I held it in my hands, and so that was awesome. Did I play it? I played the one game that was made for it. Yes. Favorite VR games? Favorite VR games. Sorry. I'd like to think about. I'd have to think about that. I haven't played a lot of VR stuff. The Tetris Effect. The Tetris Effect is one of my favorite VR games. Do I own DOS games? A little bit, not a ton. Any pickups? I'm upgrading some of my Odyssey 2 stuff. I'm getting a better copy of Casey Crazy's Chase and Freedom Fighters that I picked up off eBay. Nothing crazy. A couple magazines. I got some rare magazines. Worked out a trade with Corey. Nothing crazy. Sorry about that. It's kind of freaking out here. Yeah, it's definitely having some issues here, so want to apologize for that. It's stream's acting up. Want to ask on your end, how's it holding up? Gonna do about 8 more minutes. So my family is a favorite game console this year, the White Mat Studio. Thank you for the ongoing support, most appreciated. Favorite console, a game this year. Favorite console game so far for me has been Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. People have some issues with it. I am really enjoying it. Yes. Was it Astrobot? That's another good VR game just to think about. Thoughts on the new Half-Life VR game? Haven't seen much on it. I know that there's it's going to be interesting seeing what comes of that. Justin Korber, how would you react if someone told you can never play games again? Well, honestly, I'd be like, I got to experience quite a bit of games before not being able to play anymore. So that's good to know that it's the streams on your end is okay. What's the worst console game so far this year? I don't know. It'd have to be probably just some of the garbage that's offered on like the Switch or these free games and stuff. There's some good, cheap, inexpensive games. And I talked about some of them are pretty good that go on sale, but then there's just some other ones that are just garbage. I'm not getting the Google Stadia, no. Vita ending manufacturing this year. It's about time. So yeah. What was the best year for retro collecting? I'd say probably early 2000s. I'd have to think about that. Hard to think about it. Ever find a console in the trash? Sometimes GameStop would take kiosks and put them in the garbage. And that's how I got my N-Gage. So it was essentially going to be thrown out and was able to get saved from the garbage. Many homebrew pickups for the Dreamcast. There are a ton of homebrew stuff for the Dreamcast. Most worst glitchy game you've played, not Superman 64. How about Carmageddon 64? I play a lot of Smash Brothers when we play. Do I have an audio system for gaming? Nope. PS5 at launch? Possibly, depending on how much the price is. Oh, that's cool. Retro Raider. Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy Iron Man VR. That's cool. How many VMUs do you own? I own several. So there's definitely there's definitely a lot of VMUs in my collection. right. Sorry, having some tech issues here. Just going through Atari Pong table. Nope, don't have that. I want to get the Xbox Scarlet as well. I just don't know much about either one of them. It's going to be a tough market this next year. Every playthrough of this game, nope. Oh, there's different colors. Then there's different colors or different rarities. You know, my arcade stick collection is kind of sprawled out in several boxes. That's you know, kind of the problem right now is there's stuff's in boxes. I'm tired of it being boxes. Although your main focus is on the US sets, are there any PAL games you'd like to have? A Mega Drive game, for example? Let's see here. Any PAL games you'd like to have? Definitely Master System games that we didn't get here in the States. I'm always looking for that stuff. Dumpster Dive Guy, thanks for your time. Most appreciated. Gonna end this stream in a couple minutes. Having some tech issues on my end, and you know, it's just it's kind of choppy here, so it's hard seeing some of the things coming in. I'm an arcade stick nut, so this is have several of the coveted Micom Soft ones for the Mega Drive, PC Engine, and Sega Master System and MSX. I've heard of them. They're pretty neat. Are they the ones with like the little dials on them? Yeah. Those are pretty sweet. Mashed potatoes with or without gravy. Have to have gravy. Would ever pursue a Game Boy, CIB Game Boy set? Probably not. Would I be cool never playing again? No, not really. If I had a medical condition, I'd deal with it, but yeah, not okay with it. Is it a good deal to start now to collect Sega 32X CD games? Well, it's popular, so you're going to pay a lot more now starting it now. A lot of, you know, there's RGT85 coming out with his book on 32X. You know, he's a popular YouTuber. And, you know, Sega CD is pretty popular. It's that 90s collectibles. You know, that Sega CD and 32X now is what retro some people started with. And so that's gonna, I think those are gonna be highly sought after. You know, that mid-90s, early to mid-90s stuff is really gonna catch on. It's hitting that 25-year mark. I want to thank everybody. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. And want to thank everybody. It was great chatting with fans of the channel. And stay tuned Sunday for a new video. And thank you so much for being part of this. This is the Immortal John Hancock. Thank you so much. You take care.